sales are expected to keep on track, along with bank rates staying low, making it easier for buyers to grab those keys and grab their new car or truck. This right here is called a Bulldog. It was first designed in 1877. It's what you would call a crew-served weapon because it took up to 3 guys just to load it and eventually fire. The fallen were also honored at this ceremony as families placed flowers and flags by their gravestones, taking that moment of time to honor our fallen heroes. Digging out this time of the year for Casper residents is not unheard of. They say it's the risk they take to enjoy the mountain this time of the year. Bus drivers across the nation no longer have to worry about the arm to activate the system. All they have to do is simply press the button, the stop arm comes out, and all systems go. Who doesn't like to get a little spooked out on Halloween? So we hit the streets of Casper to find out some true ghost stories. Let's just say these paranormal activities might leave you with a few chills. An escapee from the Casper Reentry Center that we did tell you about yesterday. We're going to backtrack a little bit here. These four-legged spectators, they're still allowed on the fields to enjoy these games this summer. But what city officials are really talking about are the athletic fields, because now you'll find these signs posted outside the fences. That means beyond these borders, these pooches are no longer allowed. The defense argued that because he's a veteran and because he is claiming self-defense, his bond to be a lower amount. It's books like these that are freshly stocked on the new shelves in the Natrona County Public Library. These books are helping kids excel in the Buddy program. Her name is Ann. She has lived here for 5 years and she is in the fight of her life and has been battling cancer for over a year. Her days are scary, her nights are sleepless, her smiles are few. But amid the debris of the storm, Ann can find some comfort. It's often a big cliche to say that something good usually comes from something bad. But today on this street, that's exactly what happened. Ann's neighbors knew she needed help, so they came with rakes and chainsaws and a will to help a neighbor in need.
We felt bad that nobody was helping her. We really thought that somebody would, and so we're here.
I would have never been able to do this on my own.
Branch by branch, Ann's battle was won, a victory for a woman who needed one.
There's a lot of people that can't afford it, and a lot of shut-ins that this really rocks their world.
Tonight, there are probably many stories about people helping people, but for this woman, the only one that matters played out when the cavalry came today to help.
It's sad, but in the middle of the sadness, there's happiness to see other people helping.
Ann can now focus on her personal battle with cancer with a heart that is a little warmer tonight because some people cared enough to help. Reporting from Casper, Liz Cooper, K2 News.
We're going to hit submit tip. And there it is. Our tip now went to the police department.
With a few taps, it's that easy.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
It depends on the severity of the crime, in my opinion.
I do think it's a good idea. I've actually been in a situation in the past where I wish they would have had it happen.
Text to Tip allows citizens to text their crime-solving information discreetly.
If you are already playing with your phone, this is a great option to be able to shoot a text off. You can attach a picture if you want to the message, or you can attach your GPS coordinates.
If you have a picture, they have all those details.
I think it's a good idea.
Smartphone users have the ability to download the free Tip Submit app.
So we're going to select it. We're going to install it.
Or people can send a standard text to crimes.
Then I go to my text. I'm going to start my text with the word Casper, space, and then you're just going to enter your tip.
Users of the Nationwide app can choose which kind of crime they are reporting, and every tip is anonymous.
Your name will never be revealed to anyone.
Why not give you your name? Then, you help the police out. They need to know who helps them.
It is an awesome thing to have.
And when your tip does go through,
I got this message.
It goes directly to dispatch.
If it is an emergency and someone's scared and texting is the only thing they feel comfortable doing, we will still get that information. But it's going to be more up to date than our tipping system.
Movember is all about starting with that clean palette first and then turning it into an endless amount of creativity. But along with that outrageous creativity is the brotherhood of growing out those stashes. It's safe to say the Red Sox know a thing or two about that hairy bond.
They call this one Ironsides.
The Saltine. They call this one the Wolf.
You saw the Red Sox player that had that, and all the guys were tugging his beard. It's just a good male bonding experience overall.
Now it's time to buzz it all off for Movember.
It's a chance to represent the men, especially my family, that have had some sort of cancer that they've gone through.
True Movember participation requires starting fresh, no matter the sacrifice.
Shaving is definitely a learned art, and so yeah, I have some battle wounds.
Guys love the opportunity to grow out that facial fur.
If my wife tells me to shave it, I'm going to rebel, and I'm going to use this as my cause.
These days, mustaches are to prostate cancer as pink ribbons are to breast cancer. 1 in 6 men will contract prostate cancer in their lifetime, so the stashes are aimed to start that conversation.
I usually don't have a mustache, and so that'll be a good way to spread the word. So people are like, why do you have a mustache? And I'll be like, well, it's Movember, Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
I'm going to do my best to live a healthy lifestyle in November, and that includes growing this out as much as I can.
So guys, it's all about your creativity while you grow out that facial hair for the month of Movember. May the best stash win. Start those stashes. Reporting from the Rocky Mountain Academy, Liz Cooper, K2 News.